field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Dumps it to the back. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to go up top. Got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
They go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now he's going to break the pocket. Creates a little room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Moving out to the right. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
The Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Scrambling away. Zings it complete to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Gets it out fast. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And the Red Wolves started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play.
Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Looking for space. It's Yates. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Dogs are rolling down the field. The option look. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Georgia going up tempo. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it right down the middle. Looking for the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The short hands, it's Addison. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Dogs! How about this defense taking one back to the house? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the hunter.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the right. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time.
Breaks into the open. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Unloads quickly. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Bulldogs are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Newton. With the catch, it's Addison. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
That is how you form tackle. Put your head on him, bring your feet, get him to the ground. That's how you create those little birdies that fly over people's heads when they're running with the football, and you can see him getting woozy. What a great stick by the linebacker.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about this.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side.
Terrible. Playing this fucking faggot, or playing this fucking game, bro.
Consider the lead not chipped away yet.
Football? Yes, bro. I'm going to put me against a fucking 99 overall team. This shit's pissing me off. Can't do shit against this dude.
Close it and leave. He can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it, and the field goal just falls a little bit short.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward. And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Got his man. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Yeah, and it was a nice comeback route. Most important part of a comeback route, dude, I got to sell you vertical. Like I'm running a go, and then I sit down, and I come back to the football, catch it. Nice route by the wide receiver.
Right on the money.
How much longer you got, you think?
Brought down after a nice
Almost
game.
2nd half.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
I just realized I got like a whole stack of herbals.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right.
How did you switch the game chat so fast last night?
You
go to party, and then you go to your party and click at the Arc Raiders.
Flick it to Arc Raiders.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before
the drop
half.
down.
I should ain't spit up like yours.
It is.
Oh, it ain't.
Bruh, you go to the party. It'll say Father Christian's party.
Yeah, it's I see what you're talking about.
It's got a drop down. The game.
It's
Say
not
game.
there,
Are you in a game? Like, are you on Arc Raiders?
Yeah.
It should be. I've never seen it not be.
Like, got the little drop downs where you get a square, and then it says you haven't joined any game voice chat.
Yeah, you gotta be in a game. Like, you have to be in.
Perfectly here at the end of the half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the third.
The price of Coke.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
We were out of there quick.
After telling you last night that I didn't, I slept like a fucking rock till like 11.
And he's going to bring this one out.
Eat that sometime.
Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to see.
Gotta have that sometime, William.
Take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
I get called a bitch.
Who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season?
Go.
But this is a game to keep in mind. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping
old stack of herbals, old stacks of shields.
Like they had a good one there. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but
71 health on it, all greened out. Come on.
The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 35. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got
felt bad for killing him at first.
It's a physical runner,
then he called me the N-word, so I didn't feel bad anymore.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. They just need one big play, though, to spark the offense.
Peanut does that. See you later, stinky. He did the see you later.
Come on, bro. This backside shit is not real. That is not a thing in fucking football. God dang.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting
the back shoulder shit.
No, backside. Like, I know you're not like really knowledgeable about the run game. Like when you run the ball and you run to the right, you don't block the backside end because they shouldn't make the play.
Oh, right.
So on this fucking video game, obviously they don't block the backside end. This motherfucker shoots straight down the line and makes the fucking play, bro. It's so fucking annoying.
How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Finds his big tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break.
Gotta
They've
leave.
given up a bunch of
There's
plays
a guy
on
who
this
just
drive,
killed
but now
somebody
that they're
over here.
getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll try to do it
I
himself.
don't like he got a rattler. I'll
How
beat his
about this
ass.
sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to
I see him.
They stop him
Any
just
hasty
a
moves, he
week or two
dies.
short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone
Here it
getting a
comes.
chance
They're
to show
gone out.
off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Good bitch.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
221 wing, 221 wing. Looking to pass, it's Newton. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Lips like sugar. Lips. Made it out, motherfucker.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short.
I killed that guy, too. He rolled up on me.
And probably wishes he'd just
And
taken the touchback.
has gun out. I knocked him. And I let him come in.
And Georgia ready to go back
Nice
to work
guy.
on offense.
What a guy.
Trying to get some good karma coming back.
We tried
Yeah,
that one
and
for
Billy.
you.
Leaves it with the back. And
What'd you say?
maybe he'll get
We tried
back
that
to the
one.
line of scrimmage, but
I
no more
know.
than that.
No more.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really
You got a
tough thing
second?
to do when the opponent knows exactly what
got a
you're
second?
going to do. But this
I'm in the
is what
fourth
you
now. I
train
just
for.
chewed the whole
You've got
third
to be the
quarter
more
on one
physical
drive.
unit right now.
They'll try the run.
Whoa.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You know the person you're
Georgia
playing
going
against?
up tempo.
Nah, it's a Discord league.
Looking to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. These two guys
so
just on the same wavelength.
we
They
left
make
the surgery and we're
clutch
able to get
connections
fucking
all the
Chick-fil-A
time.
breakfast on the
And
way
that's
out.
Oh, bastard.
15 minutes before they
so many hundreds and hundreds
Bastard.
of thousands of balls where you know exactly when that
Shit.
guy's gonna break.
I
Don't
love a
hit
good
as much
chicken
as getting like a
biscuit.
You're gonna feed
spicy.
him,
Yeah, that's what I
especially
say. It
in
don't.
third
What I
down
get don't hit like the spicy chicken
And this
biscuit, but it's
one
still
will be
fucking
stopped for the
fire.
game. Didn't
Get the
much
egg
on
white
first
grill. I think
down.
I told
It's
you.
second and
I like a
9.
chicken, egg, and cheese. Boy, they fucking that shit up, boy.
Looking to fire.
Dude, that just their biscuit is so
Makes the grab
fucking
on the
good,
left.
dude.
And they'll pick up
I could
the
eat just a
first down
biscuit.
and mark it at the 47.
There are a lot
I'm
of
in
offensive
my
coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Oh lord.
My old coach said you'll never go broke
I
taking a
keep
profit.
2
Take
9s,
what's
yeah.
there,
So
take
apparently the
positive
Stitcher
yards,
4,
never complain.
if you hit headshots, is better than a
Second down,
Bobcat
they'll
if
go
you
to
hit
the
headshots.
air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh,
Kill has a
goes right
faster
through
time to
his
kill.
hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
Interesting.
And that's one the offense
They
just
did a
needs to be able to
TikTok
hit,
on it.
right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again.
Going again, chat real quick.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from... There he goes! And he's brought down after a huge completion. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Bring in the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Newton. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense.
What is up people running the arpeggio for?
Comeback mode, and what is that?
Really good.
Like they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already
you fucking somebody fucking hard real quick.
This offense is gonna have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Put some attachments on that motherfucker.
Trying to find his man. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them
we got to run a few
sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Firing to the right, complete. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
William. What you got going on? You ain't gonna let me see the screen. You ain't gonna do shit.
Streaming. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Great fucking blocking. Sorry, Bucks.
Getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series.
Yeah, this gives me a stitcher all 3 times.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense is.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just